Hello guys, in this video I will be discussing Module 3 Lesson 2 uh, which is entitled Integrants Involving Quadratic Equations. Okay, so we are going to integrate these types of integrands. Okay, the square root of function of x dx, or integration of dx over square root of function of x, or dx over function of x. Okay, so let's apply it in example number 1. So as you can see here, this type of integrants is a quadratic equation. Now we can manipulate this integration by transforming this into a binomial. Okay, eto kasi guys, ito gawin natin siyang binomial. So ito, if you remember yung perfect square, 'di ba? Yung perfect square, ito we have to divide it by 2. Okay, and then 12 divided by 2, that is 6. Okay, 6. Now dahil meron tayong 4 dito, okay, kailangan nating i-factor tong 6. That is 3 times 2, diba? 3 times 2. So, dahil nga perfect square, ang perfect square ng 4 ay 2. So, itong 3, ito yung gagawin nating third term. So, i-square natin ito, so that would be 9. So, 3 squared is equals to 9. So, ang mangyayari dito, that will be 4x squared plus 12x 3 squared plus 9. Okay. Now, pag kinuha natin yung factor nito, magiging 2x plus 3. Okay. Nakuha nyo kung bakit finactor out natin yung 12 divided by 6, naging 3 times 2, tapos itong 2 ginawa nating dahil perfect square siya ng 4, yun na yung constant niya sa first term, and then yung 3 square natin. Okay, so yun na yung second term natin, so binomial. So ito ay magiging 2x plus 3. Ngayon kung i-check natin siya, 2x, diba, square the first term, magiging 4x squared twice the product of the first and the second term, that is 3 times 2, 6 times 2, 12, and then square the second term, so 9. Okay, so ito magiging dx over 4x squared plus 12x plus 9. Okay, now para maging parehas pa rin siya ng value na to, kailangan nating i-minus sa 25 yung 9 na dinagdag natin. So, magiging 25 minus 9 ito. Okay? So, ang mangyayari is, kapag sinimplify mo ito, diba, 9 minus 9, so ganun pa din yung kalalabasan. 9 minus 9, magiging 4x squared 12x plus 25. So, ang ginawa lang natin is, minanipulate natin, tinransform natin siya para mas madali. So, itong 4x squared plus 12x plus 9 ay equivalent dito 2x plus 3 squared plus 25 minus 9, that is 16. Okay. So, I know familiar na itong form na to. Diba? Ito yung inverse tangent. So, ang u natin is magiging 2x plus 3. Ang du natin is 2dx. Dahil dx lang ang meron, magiging 1/2 du equals dx. Ang a natin dito is 4. Okay? So, ang inverse tangent, diba? 1 over a arctan u over a plus c. So, eto na po. Okay? Meron pa tayong correction factor pala. Kasi, diba, ito is, pag ginamit natin yung form, diba, ito is 1/2 du over u squared plus a squared, diba? So, ito na yung sagot, diba? Ang sagot dito is 1 over a arctan u over a plus c. Okay. Now, dahil may correction factor, magkakaroon pa tayo ng 1/2 times 1 over a arctan u na 2x plus 3 over a na 4 plus c. So, ang final answer natin is 1 over 8 inverse tangent 2x plus 3 over 4 plus c. Okay, so this is our final answer. Okay, so let's proceed to example number 2. So, dito naman, ang pwede natin gawin dito is ganun ulit. Pwedeng maging 5. Labas natin yung minus. Okay, so magiging 4x plus x squared dx. Okay. Now, i-perfect square natin to, gawan natin ng paraan. Okay. Diba? Divide by 2, that is 4x divided by 2, that is 2. Okay. 2x. Okay. So, diba? Yung gitna is twice the product. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung twice the product nila. 2 times x. Okay. Now, square natin yung 2, that would be 4. Diba? 2 squared is equals to 4. So, ito, pwede nating isulat as 5 minus 4 plus 4x plus x squared. Okay. Yan siya. Ngayon, pag finactor natin to as a perfect square is 2 plus x squared. Diba? Check natin. 2 plus x squared twice square the first term, that is 4. Twice the product, 2x times 2. So, 4x squared the second term. So, x squared. So, tumpak. Ngayon, dahil nag-plus tayo, nag-minus tayo dito ng 4 kasi i-distribute natin yung negative kailangan mag-plus tayo dito sa kabila. Okay? Nag-minus ka ng 4 dito, mag-plus ka sa kabila. So, ang final natin is magiging 9 minus 2 plus x squared. Okay. Now, itong form na to ay familiar. Using trigo substitution, diba? Pag ang form is a squared minus u squared, gamitin mo yung u is equals to a sine theta. Ang u natin is 2 plus x, du is dx, okay? Ang a natin is 9, and a squared, ang a natin is 3, okay? So, u2 plus x is equals to 3 sine theta. Gawa tayo ng triangle. Ang sine theta is equivalent sa 2 plus x over 3. So, 2 plus x, 3, yung hypotenuse. And then, dito, syempre, 3 squared, 9 minus 2 plus x squared. So, para makuha natin to is, kunin natin itong dalawa, yung parehas na constant, cos theta. So, square root of adjacent 9 minus 2 plus x squared over hypotenuse. So, ito pala is equivalent sa 3 cosine theta is equals to 9 minus 2 plus x squared. Now, isa-substitute na natin siya. So, ang mangyayari sa substitution natin, ito lang yon, diba? Ito, dx. So, ang mangyayari sa substitution natin is, di pa pala tayo nag-dx. Derive natin to, magiging dx is equals to 3 cosine theta d theta. Okay. So, ang mangyayari dyan is 9, 2 plus x is equivalent to 3 cosine theta. dx is 3 cosine theta d theta. Now, this can be equivalent to 9 cosine squared theta d theta. Using the transformation, diba? Ito ay magiging 9, 1/2, 1 plus cosine 2 theta d theta. Diba? So, 9/2 d theta plus 9/2 cosine 2 theta d theta plus, ay, wala pa pala. Okay. Now, pwede na nating i-integrate. Siyempre, ito is magiging 9/2 theta plus ito ay magiging, dahil 2 theta to, ang u natin ay 2 theta, d theta lang, magkakaroon tayo ng correction factor. Magiging, 'di ba? Ang u natin is 2 theta, ang du natin ay 2 d theta, d theta lang ang meron, so magkakaroon tayo ng 1/2 du d theta. Okay. So magkakaroon ng correction factor 9/2 times 1/2, okay, cos 2 theta d theta. So pag in-integrate natin ang cosine, ang mangyari dyan is 9/2 theta plus 9/4 sa sine 2 theta plus c. Okay, so ito na yung sagot. Substitute back natin, 9/2. Ang theta natin, pwede natin kunin sa arc sine. Ayan o, arc sine 2x plus 3. Arc sine 2x plus 3 over, tama ba? 2x, ay 2 plus x pala. Sorry. Over 3. 2 plus x over 3. Okay na to. Plus 9/4. Ang sine 2 theta is equivalent sa equivalent siya sa property na 2. Ang sine 2 theta ay equivalent sa 2 sine theta cos theta. So, ito ay magiging times 2. Ang sine theta natin is equivalent sa 2 plus x over 3, diba? 2 plus x over 3. Tas ang cosine theta natin ay equivalent sa square root of 9 minus, okay, square root of 9 minus 2 plus x squared over 3. Yan. So, simplify natin. That is 9/2 arc sine 2 plus x over 3. 9 cancel. Tapos, ito cancel. May matitirang 2. 1/2 2 plus x square root of 9 minus 2 plus x squared. Okay. So, this is our final answer. Okay. That is for example number 2. So, sa example number 3 naman. Okay. So, kung makikita nyo siya, pwede naman ito, diba? Kung sakaling iset natin yung baba as u, x squared plus 2x plus 5. Pag dinerive natin to, that is 2x plus 2. Pwede na sana kaso merong 9. Paano natin magiging yung 9 gagawin nating 2? So, pwede yan kung ang mangyayari is 2x plus 2 plus 7, diba? Tama? Naging 2x plus 2 to, ihiwalay lang natin yung plus 7 sa labas. So, pag sinimplify to, 2x plus 9 pa rin. And then, x squared plus 2x plus 5 dx. So, pwede natin paghiwalayin pa yan. Gawin natin, i-separate natin itong mas madali. 2x plus 2, x squared plus 2x plus 5. Okay. Plus dx to. Plus, plus 7 x squared plus 2x plus 5 dx. Ayan. So, ito, pwede nating i-loan, diba? Ang u natin is x squared plus 2x plus 5. And then, du is 2x plus 2 dx. Okay. So, okay na. Ngayon, ang problema is ito. So, ito, pwede natin gawin yung perfect square ulit. Diba? divide mo to ng 2, so 1, and then square. So, magiging 7 x squared plus 2x plus 1 plus 5. Dahil nag plus 1 ka dito, mag minus 1 ka dito sa kabila. Okay, so kapag sinulat natin siya, sulat natin ng maayos. 2x plus 2 dx x squared plus 2x plus 5 plus 7. Itong x squared plus 2x plus 1 magiging x plus 1 squared, diba? Plus 5 minus 1 is 4. Okay. So, dx. Ito is, pwede siya sa 1 over a arctan, diba? U over a plus c. Okay. So, ang u natin dito is x plus 1. Ang du natin is dx. Okay, wala problema. Ang a natin is 2. So, pag nag-final answer tayo, dito muna, this will be equivalent sa loan x squared plus 2x plus 5, okay, plus 7, labas na natin yung 7, magiging, sagot na lang pala, 7, 1 over a, 7 over 2, arctan, u is x plus 1 over a, which is 2 plus c. So, wala na palang integral sign to. Okay, sorry. So, this is the final answer. Okay. So, next, let's proceed to the next. Okay. So, dx over x squared minus 3x plus 2. Okay. So, madali lang to. Anong gagawin natin dito? Ganun ulit, perfect square. 3 halves. Okay. Plus, 3 halves. 3 divided by 2, diba? Edi 3 halves. And then, anong gagawin? Square natin. That is equivalent sa 9 over 4. Okay. So, ang mangyayari dyan is magiging dx x squared minus 3x plus 9 over 4. Okay. And then, plus 2, syempre nag 9 over 4 ka dyan. So, dito is magma-minus ka ng 9 over 4. Okay. Now, ang pwede natin gawin is paano ba? Ito is pwede siyang maging x minus 3 halves. Okay. X minus 3 halves squared. Okay. 2 minus 9 over 4 is equivalent sa 2 minus 9 over 4, equivalent siya sa 1/4, negative 1/4. Okay. So, minus 1/4. Okay, yan. So, check natin kung tama, 'di ba? X squared and then twice the product, so magiging negative 3x and then plus 9 over 4. Okay, so tama tong factor na to. So, pag nare-write natin siya, magiging dx, alright, x minus 3 halves squared minus 1/4. Okay. So, if you remember, ang ganitong format is pasok dun sa trigosub na u squared minus a squared, diba? So, pag ganyan, diba, u is equals to a secant theta. So, pag nag-triangle tayo, ang u natin dito is x minus 3 halves. Ang a natin is 1 half, syempre, secant theta. So, secant theta is equivalent to x minus 3 halves, 1 half. Okay. So, secant theta is kabaliktaran ng cosine, which is adjacent over hypotenuse. So, hypotenuse is x minus 3 half. Okay. And then, ang adjacent is 1 half. Okay. Now, syempre, ito ay equivalent sa square root of x minus 3 half squared minus 1 half squared. Okay. So, ano pa ba? Kailangan natin ito. So, i-partner natin siya sa constant. Pag pinartner natin siya sa constant, opposite and then adjacent. Tama ba? Okay. So, tangent. Tan theta, opposite is square root of x minus 3 half squared minus 1 half squared to 1 half. Okay. So, 1 half tan theta is equivalent to square root of x minus 3 half squared minus 1 half squared. Okay, kailangan natin is yung walang squared. So, square natin both terms. Okay, so magiging 1/4 tangent squared theta is equivalent to x minus 3 half squared minus 1 half squared. Okay. Now, pwede na tayong substitute. Okay, ano muna tayo. I-derive natin to this is equivalent to dx is equals to 1 half secant theta tan theta d theta. So, now we can substitute. Ang dx ay equivalent sa 1 half secant theta tan theta d theta. At yung nasa baba, okay, ay equivalent sa 1/4 tangent square theta d theta. Okay. So, tangent, so magka-cancel yung isa dito. Ito, cancel. Magiging 1 half divided by 1/4. Okay. So, 1 half divided by 1/4 equivalent sa 2. Yan. So, 2 magiging secant theta over tan theta d theta. Ngayon, ang secant theta, diba, is 1 over cosine theta. Ang tan theta ay sin theta over cosine theta d theta. Okay. So, parang ganyan. So, pwede nating i-manipulate 1 over cosine theta. Pag division, diba, reciprocal. So, ito cosine theta over sin theta d theta. Cancel. Ito ay magiging cosecant theta d theta. Kasi nasa ilalim, so reciprocal ng sin theta ay cosecant theta. Now, ang integration ng cosecant theta, if you remember the integration of trigonometric properties, okay, ang integration ng cosecant theta ay equivalent sa negative ln cosecant u plus cot u plus c. Okay? Ito ay kasagutan ng cosecant u du. Okay? So, substitute lang natin, magiging negative 2 ln. Ano yung cosecant theta? Ang cosecant theta based sa triangle is cosecant is kabaliktaran ng sine. So, hypotenuse over opposite. Okay. Hypotenuse over opposite. So, x minus 3 half over square root of x minus 3 half squared minus 1 half squared. Okay. Plus, ang cot theta is kabaliktaran ng tangent. Ang tangent natin dito is ito. So, baliktarin lang natin 1 half plus yung square root. Okay. So na. Plus 1 half square root of x minus 3 half squared minus 1 half squared plus c. So, isimplify pa natin. Magiging negative 2 ln square root of x minus 3 half squared minus 1 half squared. Okay. And then, ito ay x negative 3 halves plus 1 halves. 3 halves minus this is negative plus 1 half negative 1. So, x minus 1 yan, plus c. So, this will be our final answer. Okay. So, that ends module 3 lesson 2, which is integration using involving quadratic equation. Thank you for listening, guys.